My name's Neil Anderson, founder of SkillShark, and today we're going to take you on a quick tour of All Scores report. So, All Scores would be after an event, if you wanted to, as the owner or an admin, go in and see all the scores that were gathered in an event or multiple events kind of compiled together. You can do that. You can drill down, and we're going to take a look on a quick tour of that. So the first thing I'm going to do is share my screen. Okay, so here we have a baseball group with a couple hundred players, a few thousand scores that we gathered over multiple evaluations. And let's say after one of our events, I want to go into the reports tab on the website of SkillShark. And if I go to all scores, so this will show me if kids receive scores as just generally as a positional player, pitching, catching, and keep in mind, these things are all customizable in SkillShark. You can customize your template to be whatever it is. I'm just showing a baseball example in this case. So certain kids registered as a pitcher, some as a catcher, and most as a positional player. In this case, we have a guy who all he does is pitching. So he doesn't have any scores in either of these. You can see the empty spots don't go against his overall score, but within a category, if let's say I didn't have a score for some of these, that would go against the kid's overall score. If we go back to the main page, for example, if I wanted to see, rather than this overall score, I wanted to see in depth what made up this overall score of 84.11, I can go into category breakdown and I can see the different things that were gathered by multiple evaluators. Any cell in here with color kind of shows you it's a normalized data view of what was gathered. Let's say I wanted to see hitting specifically. I could go into the skill breakdown, and then I can get into the actual numbers of what was gathered on field. So for any of these cells, if you notice when I mouse over it, I get the details option. So I can click on details and I can see any evaluator that gave this kid a score. So if 3 evaluators had given, in this case, Ted Williams a score on his hitting power, I'd see each individual hitter. I could even click the comments tab, see the comments that an evaluator might have given, or a video that might have been taken by an evaluator of Ted Williams in the box and taken some cuts. So all that, if I wanted to go to the next athlete, I can just cycle through here if I wanted to focus on a specific thing at a time. And yeah, that's really how easy All Scores is. So the one thing I will say is that it makes the general assumption that everything is weighted equally. So this is not typically where you're going to make team placement decisions. This is basically more of a guide as to tell you where there's missing holes in data after an event. For team placement decisions, that's where you're going to go to reports and do a weighted report where you can create a report for your top pitchers, top corner infielders, middle infielders in the case of baseball, that kind of stuff, and weight the different metrics appropriately. That's in another video, but for All Scores, just wanted to give you a quick overview and show you. So with that, if there's any questions, feel free to reach out to us at SkillShark. Go to skillshark.com and in the upper right corner, click on Book a Walkthrough and schedule a time, and we'd be happy to take you on a tour and create your free trial account and show you how easy it is. Thanks.